I hope you're having the most amazing day. Listen, I want to talk to y'all about when to know when your time has expired. When your time has expired in a season, when your time has expired in a relationship, when your time has expired at a job or just in any situation, it's just important to know when it's time to move on. A lot of times we can get stuck, and if you like me and you have an immense amount of emotions in terms of the things that you're connected to and the people that you're connected to, it's often hard to know when to cut ties, when to let go, when to break away, when to choose you. But in this next season of our life, it's going to be very vital for us to understand and recognize when it's time to go, when that time has expired. This year, I feel so strong about where we're headed in terms of not just success, but where we're going internally. Because we can grab and we can achieve and accomplish everything that we desire to, because we're wired that way. The way that God created our minds to be able to think something into existence, to be able to speak something into existence, I feel like it's very, very, very vital to know when something not only has a hold on us and when to leave, but also understand the impact that it has had on us. And this year, again, is not just about success. It's building the infrastructure to sustain success. And if we're not careful, we'll allow people to live rent free, not just in our minds and hearts, but in our space. You know what I'm saying? That this is just me, but sometimes I feel like before God elevates you, before you break through to that next level, sometimes He tests us to kind of see like if we're as aware as we need to be in terms of people, places, and things. And yes, we want to help and we want to be of assistance, but everybody not going to be able to go with you. And we have to be okay in that. I'm already meeting so many dope people on YouTube that I'm just like, that align with my goals in terms of, yeah, I want to be successful, but they align with my vision. They align with my values. They align with my goals long term, the things that I want to invest in, and the things that will help my ultimate goal and ultimate mission for myself. And I just want to get to a space where honestly that I'm able to recognize this, because I'm not there yet, and being able to recognize it, consistently and accurately, right? Timely, because that's the number one thing. But it's a goal, and it's something that I want to get better at, That's what this channel is. It's not me coming on here like I got everything figured out. It's a journey of me trying to change the way that I think and the way that I am, so that I'm who I need to be for where I want to be, right? And YouTube is a good way of me being able to document that and work through my thoughts, because I've mentioned before dealing with ADHD, it kind of have my, you know what I'm saying? It kind of have my thoughts all over the place, and I'm not all the way as articulate as I want to be. But this is helping me even in that lane be more confident in speaking and trying to put my words together just in this most raw form, right? Because I can edit this. If you've seen some of my videos before, I can edit, and there are going to be videos that I put on here that I will edit or have edited, right? But I want a lot of the stuff that I put on here to be as raw and uncut as possible, because I know that it's going to help me, and I want to be as of help I want to be encouraging to other people that may feel the same, like, oh my God, like I want to get on here and do this, but I don't know if I'm the best at speaking. You know, this will help you get better at speaking. This will help you get more confident in showing up as you are, because that's life, right? We have to show up as we are. God cannot bless and he can't develop who you pretend to be, right? Like, if you want to be better at anything, you got to show up as you are to get better. That's like going to the doctor and them asking you, you know, all these different questions, because they trying to just, you know, they trying to get some data so that they can diagnose you and really make sure that they're covering all their bases in terms of your health, right? But they asking you, do you eat? I'm just using this for example. No shade to nobody that eat pork. Do you eat pork? And you like, nah, I don't eat that. And it's like, you do eat that. You do eat that. Do you smoke? And you might be a person that smoke vape or hookah or whatever. You don't smoke cigarettes or blacks, just for example. And you go in there and you like, yeah, no, I don't smoke. But you do smoke. You smoke hookah. You smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go in there not even being honest about what you're doing. It's like, what did you even go for if you're not going to be honest, if you're not going to be intentional in making sure you good? The appointment was irrelevant because you're not honest, right? It's the same with this. We need to just show up as we are and allow the process, allow the journey to be what it is, because who we become will determine how far we'll go. And I'm very invested mentally and emotionally in becoming my best self, because I know that will help sustain what I feel like my journey is taking me. Because I feel like I'm destined for greatness. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like I'm destined to be something bigger than what I can even fathom in my own mind, right? And I feel like it's the same for you, but you gotta feel it for yourself, right? I feel it for me so strong, and I felt it for a while, but I think the last few months, the last year, I've been seeing it vividly, and it's kind of scary, low key, you know. It is, but I'm hopeful and I'm grateful because it keeps me going. Even when I fall short or make mistakes or don't do everything right, it's like I have that to fall back on. It's like, remember, you on a journey. Remember, you have things that are in your heart to accomplish. You are purpose. You're destined to be more than what you see right now. And so that for real helps me keep going. But in this season, I just feel like it's definitely important to know when to leave. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to pay attention more to my surroundings and even what I'm watching, what I'm listening to, and that helps me stay inspired. Because honestly, if I'm gonna be real with y'all, I was watching Abbott Elementary, and I don't remember their names. I think Greg and then like the other guy that was in the scene, and he said something to Greg, and Greg was just like, yeah, I think my time has expired with this situation. And it just, a light bulb came on. I was like, yo. And then it hit my soul. And I was just so grateful, because I feel like God do speak in a lot of different ways. And if we're not careful, we'll miss the messages. Like, we think God gonna be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like tuned in to everything around you, from music. He speak from in billboards. He used people. He used places and situations, and even the things that you watching. You just chilling. You ain't thinking none of it. You just watching it, and it's just like somebody will say something and it just hit. And that's exactly what happened. I was like, yo, I'm finna make a video about that, because I feel like that is, he said it in terms or related to that conversation. But how many times do we need to hear that in terms of situations in general? People and relationships, not just a conversation. It's important to shut certain conversations down, right? But relationships, opportunities, certain situations where you arguing back and forth, and you just like, you know what, I need to kind of just let this be what it's gonna be. Okay, know when to let go, know when to move on. An opportunity or a way of thinking. My time has expired with this negative way of thinking. My time has expired with the way that I see myself, with the way I view myself, with the way I feel about me. The time has expired, man, and I feel like adopting that principle is gonna be very, very helpful and very conducive to where we're headed. If you receive that, I do, because I feel like God is very intentional. And he orchestrates things it's so dope how you do it. Just in that scene, I was able to get a message, you know what I'm saying? And I want to stay very open and ready to receive the messages, because I know that it's not just helping me. I'm able to share with you guys, and if it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But as I go along with this journey, and I'm trying to just become the best version of myself, that I want to take who's destined to go with me. I want to take out with me. I do. This like I always say, YouTube is bigger than just a platform. It's like, man, we got an opportunity to create relationships that will go just beyond this camera, that will go just beyond this platform. And God is all up in that, because 20 years ago nobody could see that we will be in this era right now of content creation and being able to create lucrative income from just being yourself, for just showing up and people being able to see you on the other side of a screen, right? And you getting like, you creating a type of foundation and influence and legacy ultimately, you know, to leave behind even long after you're gone in this form, right? We can write books, and I think I talked about the four formats of content is video, right? Imagery, written, and audio. Find a way that works for you to where you can document your journey, your best self. And even after you gone, man, like this is so deep. It's bigger than us, y'all. So I'm super excited. Like I said, I was watching this episode, I was like, yo, I'm finna make a video right now. Today I was all day with the mechanic. I should have went live. I really felt like I ain't gonna say like I missed out on the opportunity, but it just opened my mind up to just not being as in my head or afraid to go live and just post that phone up, post that camera up to just record what I'm doing. But I was trying to get my car situated, and mechanic was like, you need to be thinking about ultimately trying to look into a new car, and that's not even nowhere near in my budget right now to fit a car in, you know. So just dealing with that all day. He did fix what I needed to be fixed, but you know, like at the end he was just like, you good for right now, but I would definitely be saving my money and yeah, just mentally preparing for that to come about. So yeah, man, life. But anyways, of course I had to check in with y'all. I hope wherever you are, you're having the most amazing day, or had the most amazing day. I hope you have the most amazing night and the most amazing day tomorrow, right? And yeah, I love you with the love of God. Remember, we up here, we working on this right here, the mental. We working on this, and once we work on this, it'll help us go as far as we want to go. New views, new heights. Until next time, peace.